Hey guys, we're back and we're going to finish up on this old wizard here. I would like to tell you a little bit what I did. I went ahead and did the inner ear, put the bag under the eye, put the eyebrow in, and then did the hair on that side. So what we're going to do here, we're going to come over here and we're going to do this side here. I even put the nostril in there too. So with that, let's go in right here and let's put this nostril in right here. Like that right there. I used a little 1/4 inch number 9 to make that little cut right there. And now I'm going back over it with my knife blade. And there's your nostril. And while we're right there, let's take this knife blade and let's go in and make our shadow line on the wing of the nose. Can you see that all right, Peyton?
Yep.
All right. Let's see here. Yeah, you can see the shadow in there. Okay, now while we're in here, I've got a bag right there under the eye. Let's go ahead and put that bag under the eye. So I take a little number 11, 3mm, and I come in here where I drew this line, and I outline that bag. Can you see that, Peyton, all right?
Yep.
All right. There. I went over it like that with the number 11. Now I'm going to go back over it with a 1/4 inch V. And we're going to get in here. And we're going to enhance that cut with a V. Like that right there. Now I'm going to take my knife blade and make a stop cut right here. And bring it on around and just kind of round that bag just a little bit. And before I forget, I'm going to put my little thumb guard on. Let's see here. All right. Now, I've got that bag in, and now what I'd like to do is come down here. Well, first of all, I got to establish that the eyebrows in there. Well, I'm going to take my number 11, and I just kind of come in here like this and just kind of make some little cuts like this, and I'll show you when I get them cut in. It's not much up in there. Can you see that okay? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And then one more thing before we head on, I like to take and just kind of take me a little bit of divot out right in here just to make that stand out a little bit more. Now let's get in and we're going to establish this sideburn area. So I'm going to take a V right here, come in here and bring it on around like this, and then go back over it with a stop cut. And kind of slant that ear back a little bit. How about that, Peyton? Can you see that? All right. All right. Now I'm going to go in here and kind of start the inner ear a little bit. Let me get my number 7. I've got to come in here And I'll start about right here. All right. And kind of hollow that out in there just a little bit. Now I'm going to make the actual, this little thing right here, that part of the inner ear. I go in and I make me a little chip cut right in there. And then that forms the upper lobe of your ear. And down here is the lower lobe. How we doing on time, Peyton?
Got about 15 minutes.
All right, now and then I'm gonna come in here and do me a little wedge right here. And that forms that, and then I'm gonna come right here and do it right on this side. And this is just a little simple ear that I use, and it does pretty good for me. Now I want to come around in here and do this, so I'm going to take me a number 11, and I'm going to come in about right here. Come there like that, and then come down this way just a little bit. Like that. See, we got that. That's what I'm doing right in there. That part of the ear. And then I like to go over it with a V. Just to kind of enhance that cut just a little bit. Now you take your knife blade and just kind of tuck that in just a little bit. Like that right there. Now let's put the hairline in right in here, and let's start that on the, I usually like to start on this sideburn area here with the hair flow. So I'm going to go this way with the grain. But this is a little fun project to do. You can change your faces up, and this is a wizard, but you could make it a little Santa elf or even a Santa. You make your little ball on the end, and but he's fun. He's a fun project to do. And then you just kind of start doing this for this sideburn area. Then I like to go in and I'm going to start doing this mustache. We may go over just the 18 minutes. I want to show you some stuff. When we cut off here, when we get this guy finished, I'd like to show you some of my Santas. Since this is Christmas week, I want to show you my Santas on my mantel. It's just some of them that I did over the years. And I put them up every year. But on this, you just go with the flow of this mustache. We can go over a little bit, can't you, Peyton? You can,
Yeah.
You can edit it. Yeah. All right, now that's the mustache right in there. And now we've got to come in here and really develop that old lip in there. So I'm going to come right up under here and kind of curve that with a 1/4 inch gouge, like that right there. And then I want to shave this little area down to make that lip stand out. See? All right. Now, right in between here, I want to come in and make the division on the mustache right in here. Like that. And then I come over it and take my V tool and make some little notches. Like that right there. Now we got to get the flow of the beard in, and I'm going to take my number 7 right here, number 7, and I'm going to start making me some curves like this. I like to go over it with a bigger gouge to make me some canals. What we doing on time, Peyton? Still good.
Got about 5 minutes.
5 minutes, okay. Well, if we don't get this all done, you'll see how I do it. Then I'll go over it with a 1/4 inch, number 9, and I start making the sweep over this way. And this is a little time consuming, but when you get it in there, it ends up looking pretty good. So you just got to be patient, and it's kind of a little tough area over here because the grain wants to change on you, and you kind of have to, well, you can just see how I'm doing it. Sometimes it's hard to describe or tell you how I'm doing it. It's just, you just need to see how I'm doing it. How's that looking, Pete? But you just randomly go over it like that right there. And then you go back over it with a number 11 to make these cuts just a little bit deeper. Now, this will be the last YouTube for the year, and I really haven't decided what I'm going to do next year for the first YouTube, but I'll come up with something. I may do one of my rough outs. I had thought about maybe doing a cowboy head and show you how I do a 2-piece carving, and I do the head separate and then put it on the body. That's an experience to do. But anyway, what's the time going on there, Peyton?
Got about 4 minutes.
About 4 minutes. Let's put a little. But you see what I'm doing here, how you do it, and I'll go back over and make me some sharper cuts in there. But this guy's pretty much finished. I do want to put a little bit of cuts up here, wrinkle marks in this little hat. When you can get in here and really add wrinkles, it just really adds to it. Now, guys, that's about it on this guy. Now I got a couple of carvings here I want to show you that I did with cartoony eyes. Here's one of my cowboys, and you can see his cartoony eyes on that and how I did that. And then I have my one. Here's my little accordion player, and you see the eyes, how I did that. But I'm going to start doing a few more of these cartoony eyes. I like them, but I'm not going to give up on my regular eyes either. They're just fun to do, and it just adds to the carving a little bit. But now with that, let's break, and then I want to go in and show you my mantle of some of my Santas. So I'm gonna put these down. Okay, guys, I said we're going to show you some of my Santas that I have up here on my mantle. So, Peyton, if you want to come up here, you can start and just kind of pan across. These Santas go, there's some that go way back, but I like doing Santas, and I put them out like this every year on the mantle. But you got a good shot of them there, Peyton. Okay. All right, guys. Listen, I enjoy doing these YouTubes with you, and I want everybody to have a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays and a Happy New Year. And until next year, I'll see you on the next YouTube. Bye.